Welcome to the Stephen O'Brien podcast hosted by Stephen O'Brien. We will be talking all things fitness, mindset, motivation, and health and wellness on this podcast. Thank you for listening. You can follow me over on Instagram at Stephen O'Brien Coaching and on Facebook at Stephen O'Brien Coaching.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 2 of our 10-part series focused on helping you build confidence, self-esteem, and becoming fitter and stronger. Just wanted to let you know, if you want to reach out to me, ask me any questions at all, you'll catch me at Stephen O'Brien Coaching on Instagram and Facebook. Also, as well, be sure to check out my website, stephenobrien.coaching.com. I've got some incredible programs there where I'm working with people around the world, helping them build their confidence, self-esteem, guiding them towards building their fitness and teaching about nutrition, mindset, everything. So be sure to check me out and feel free to ask any questions. I'll put the links to in the description of today's podcast. So guys, be sure to check those out and enjoy today's session. Hey, what's up everybody? So for today, we're going to be focusing on what you need to be doing in order to get started, to help you boost up your confidence, to help you improve on your self-esteem, to help you become fitter, to help you become stronger, and to help you actually try and create that better connection with yourself. So it all starts off by figuring out what it is that you actually want. So like, have you got like an aspiration to where you actually want to be? So going back for me years ago, when I was at a stage where I actually hated how I looked, when I kind of felt I was just fat, little chubby little kid and stuff like that. And I used to always look at other people that were ripped and lean, and I always wondered, why the hell couldn't I ever look like that? Is it ever possible for me to look like that? And I never understood what was holding me back from being able to drop down body fat. Now, this was at a time where I used to sit down and eat a whole litre tub of ice cream, not a bother on me, or eat 3 or 4 bags of crisps, no bother at all. So I really didn't understand that my daily kind of routine was actually having a huge negative impact on me and actually where I actually wanted to go. So I always aspired to be looking better because I hated how I looked anyway. But I never actually thought, or I never actually believed it to be possible. So I think that's important as well, is having some sort of aspirations, having some sort of vision of where you want to become, especially around confidence and stuff. So having an idea of which area of your life do you want to feel more confident in. Now, I think it's good as well to be able to kind of really kind of focus. Think of someone that already has the attributes that you want to be able to achieve, or has the attributes of where you want to be able to go at least. So you can start working in that direction. So I think that's kind of the very first starting point. And also as well, I think recognizing where you're at right now. Now, this is something I struggled with for a long, long time. I struggled accepting my journey. I struggled accepting who I was. I felt embarrassed. I felt ashamed, especially when I was at that time of having suicide attempts and stuff. That when I kind of went down that path, I really felt like, whoa, that's not me anymore. That's not me. And I felt really embarrassed myself. I felt ashamed for myself. And I felt like I couldn't even talk to anybody about that. So like even when I share my story and stuff like that was a huge step for me going back a few years. So I think that's a really important thing for you as well, as accepting your journey that you've been on, accepting where you're, all the challenges that you've ever gone through. And it doesn't matter what you did when you came across those challenges. Like it doesn't matter kind of what direction you took or how it knocked you back or brought you up or whatever. The main thing is that you can actually accept that now, and you can actually start to look for the learnings that you can take away from any of those challenging times that you've ever had yourself. Now, if you're trying to build confidence and you want to build self-esteem, then you need to kind of accept the person in the mirror. So when you look in the mirror, you just say, like, who is that person staring back at you? For me, for a long time, I was just telling myself, you're just shy, you're just quiet kid, you're just fat, little chubby kid, nobody's going to like you, you don't even like yourself. So I always had this negative talk in the back of my mind. If I looked in the mirror, that's what was staring back at me. So you need to ask yourself, who is the person that's staring back in the mirror at you right now? and you need to be willing to actually look at the mirror. You need to be willing to look at yourself and accept where you're at this very moment in time. Because today we're about to take on the journey of moving forward, and we're trying to set this plan in place. So it's about understanding as well that, like, if you're someone that wants to improve on yourself and you want to improve on different areas of your life and stuff like that, that you need to know that it's okay where you're at right now. This is something I say to people in the gym all the time when I'm working with people, helping people improve their health and fitness and stuff like that, that a lot of times people compare themselves to others, saying, oh, I'm not as fit as them or not as strong as them. And you know what? That doesn't matter. Because what matters is that you're there at this very moment and you're willing to make a change, and you're willing to actually start putting actions in place to help you move forward. Now, I think that's really important to recognize, and to recognize as well is that, you know what, you're going to move forward and you're probably going to hit walls, you're going to hit barriers, you're going to have negative talk, you're going to have mental blocks along the way. And that's okay as well, because it's just part of the process, it's just part of the journey of you moving forward. And again, that was me when I stepped into the gym for the first time. I had no clue what the hell I was doing. All I knew was that it made me feel good. So I did it again and again and again. And slowly I started to learn more stuff, and I got a better technique, and I got fitter, and I got stronger. So I started to see all the improvements within myself. But it took time, but it took persistence as well. And I needed to stay at it. And days where I just couldn't be asked on, I had to push myself to actually get up and go, because I knew it was making me feel better inside. And that's really what I was kind of chasing after. So that's the kind of first part for us getting started, is recognizing who you are, then understanding who it is you want to become, so that we can actually start working on that path. Also as well, we need to start working on your beliefs. So what's the stories you start telling yourself? What are the stories you've been telling yourself all along? The stories I was telling myself is, I'm shy, I'm quiet, I can't speak to people, I'm chubby, I'm fat, nobody likes me. They were the stuff I was telling myself over and over. And the more you tell yourself that stuff, the more you start to believe it, the more you start to act on those beliefs and the negative impact it was having on me. So we need to flip that around. So that's something that we're going to work on then as well. Changing your beliefs, working towards creating new positive, uplifting beliefs towards yourself that will allow you to actually take action on those beliefs as well, and guide you in moving forward. And when we're moving forward, we need to make a commitment to ourselves. We need to say that when you're probably listening to this now, you might be feeling uplifted, you might be feeling, you know what, yeah, I'm really going to make a change. But you need to make that commitment to yourself right now, that you're going to make a change regardless. You're going to make a change no matter what happens along the way. You're still going to chase after that person that you want to become, because you do have it in you to be able to do that. And because along that journey, you're going to feel down, you're going to feel shit, you're going to feel like you can't do it. And you know what? That's okay, because that's part of the process. But by making the commitment to yourself, it's about committing to yourself that you're going to keep moving forward no matter what. So the times that you're feeling down, no motivation, feeling like shit, whatever it may be, that you need to be able to remember the commitment you're making to yourself. So I think that's going to be really important then as well. So along the way as well, also focusing on writing out your plan. So I suppose writing down some of the things, writing down who you are right now. So like that's an exercise you could actually do at this very moment, or if you wanted to pause this or stop it or do it later on, just write down 5 things. Who are you? Who am I? You want to speak directly to yourself when we're doing this stuff. So write down, who am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and write down 5 sentences. And then you want to write down, who do I want to become? And again, write down 5 sentences. Fill that in, take your time on it, go through it, and actually see what you actually start to write down, and see actually what comes up in that very moment when you're writing stuff down, because then we can really start to create a plan around it and start moving forward. We're going to be working also on the exercise part. I'm going to be going through different what exercises we can be doing to help you build up your fitness, to help you build up your strength. And then we're going to be talking about as well around the nutrition side, because again, we want to focus on feeling, we want to focus on improving your health as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition, getting you understanding what foods you should be eating, what foods you should be, I suppose, not eating as much of. And then I suppose as well, like when we're kind of focused on our own self-confidence, we need to be looking at all different areas of health. We're going to be focusing on fitness, we're going to focus on nutrition, getting you drinking more water and stuff as well. But then also as well our mindset and our sleep patterns. Maybe focusing on some meditation, affirmations, focusing on a lot more positivity being drawn into our mindset that's going to pick us up and allow us to actually move forward. So really for today, right, moving forward now, because this is the very start of the journey to get you started, I want you to take your time, whenever you get a bit of time today, and I want you to write down, who am I? Write down 5 things about who you are. Then you want to write down, who do I want to become? Again, write down 5 things. So that's your homework for today. I want you to get stuck into it, and I want you to just really focus and think about the journey you want to partake on, because that's what this series is all about, helping you move forward, helping you overcome challenges, and helping you to get to where you really want to go. So guys, have fun, enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next episode.